Hey guys, I'm Rai. I'm one of the team members that keeps this channel going. First off, I'd like to thank my wonderful teammates for helping making this channel happen. I've had a lot of healing to do myself through the years, both spiritually and physically. So if you've been following this channel, you'll know that so far we've primarily been focused on healthy healing foods and recipes, which I love and I've used myself. But I feel like there are other ways of healing. And one way I've been experimenting with lately is with singing or with chanting. So I've been meditating for over a decade, and for the majority of that decade, I hadn't really tried different types of meditation. But the last few years, I've been branching out and experimenting. Okay, so I'm going to tell a short story first. So when I was a kid, I was so excited about the first few days of kindergarten. I was so excited that I couldn't stop talking to my classmates. So much so that I got into trouble. I was put into detention the first day. That's where they keep you after school as a form of punishment. But I didn't learn the lesson. I kept doing it. I kept talking in class to my classmates. So I got put into detention another day. And it just continued. My dad was so frustrated with me that he did the only thing he knew how to do. He beat me. He gave me such a harsh beating that I became afraid to talk in school. And as time passed, I became mute. I barely talked in class and I barely talked to the other students. And the other kids noticed and they made fun of me by calling me mute. And this fear of talking continued all throughout high school and even through college. It wasn't until I joined a group like Toastmasters that I really started to heal and somewhat regain my voice. Now, lately, another way I've found to heal is through singing or chanting with the Shruti. And I first found the Shruti in a ceremony. When my shaman friend started singing, I found it incredibly soothing and meditative. So I decided to buy one for myself and I started experimenting with it as a form of meditation. Now, I've sung with my friend before a little bit in ceremony, and I realized that I actually really like singing with the Shruti. I especially love singing with other people. There's just a unique flow that happens. I don't feel like I have the best voice, but it's the only voice I've got, and I don't know, life is short, and I'm just gonna keep singing because it makes me happy, and I find it a really nice way, an alternate way of meditation. So in this video, as part of my meditation and healing path, I'm going to share just some simple Shruti singing or chanting. I mentioned that I like singing with other people. And my shaman friend, his name is Virgil, he recommended that I record myself singing first, then play it back and sing along with myself. And I've tried this and I quite like it. It's really about connecting to the music, it's about connecting to myself, and it's about connecting to the universe, and just for the pure love of singing. Just singing until you feel good. I mean, I sing until I feel good and until I feel my heart open up. And yeah, I mean, I think that's why this type of meditation practice or chanting practice is beneficial because I really do feel like it helps open up my heart and it creates energy and flow and movement within myself.
Okay, so that's how I like to chant with the Shruti box. Again, it's not professional and I'm not professionally trained, but I like to incorporate it into my meditation practice as support or as an alternative to just sitting there quietly meditating. I mean, I still do both. I still meditate in silence, but sometimes I like to change it up and I like to sing along with the Shruti and chant. And I wanted to say that nobody actually taught me that song. It was a song that just comes when I play the Shruti. It's really intuitive in a way, and I was kind of using the words ah and om, and I learned during one spiritual retreat in Costa Rica that there are certain chants or words that can help spin the chakras or enhance the chakra points within our bodies. So what I learned was, after doing some further research, that ah really helps to stimulate the crown chakra, and then om really helps to stimulate this area right here, the third eye chakra. And during this particular Shruti session, I gravitated towards those words. Sometimes in other sessions, I'll use different words, such as Ram, which I think is supposed to help stimulate the solar plexus chakra. So that's partly where that chanting and singing came from.
Okay, so I know I'm recording this way after I recorded the first video, but I'm realizing that in my subsequent Shruti videos, I gave a name to each of my songs, and I was watching this video, and I realized that I hadn't given this song a name, so I think I'm going to call this chant Song of the Dawn. Okay, that's it. Let's get back to the regular video. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll probably make more videos of me just chanting because I feel like they're fun and I like to just make these videos and share them with folks. Hopefully, for folks that have had a similar experience of losing their voice and trying to find their voice, this video is helpful. Okay, so that's the end of this video. Hopefully, if you enjoyed it, please give it a like and hit that subscribe button. I will see you guys later.